Before the world called him CR7, before the sold-out stadiums in the roar of a million fans, he was just a skinny kid from a tiny island fighting hunger, poverty, and the dream that everyone around him saw it was impossible. This is the unbelievable story of how a boy with nothing became the king of everything. This is the rise of Cristiano Ronaldo. Born in Funchal, Madeira, a small Portuguese island, Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro entered a world that offered him very little. His home was humble, his family struggled financially, and the future looked bleak. His father was a gardener, his mother a cook. They worked tirelessly, but some nights, there simply wasn't enough food to go around. For young Cristiano, hunger was a constant companion. Yet, within this hardship, a fire was lit. He didn't have fancy toys or luxuries, but he had a football. On the dusty, uneven streets of his neighborhood, that ball became his entire world. It was his escape, his joy, and his first taste of a passion that would one day consume him. While other kids played, Cristiano trained. He wasn't just kicking a ball. He was forging a weapon, sharpening an unstoppable belief that he was destined for more. He promised his mother that one day, he would lift them out of poverty. It was a promise that sounded like a child's fantasy, but to him, it was a vow. At the age of 12, he left his family and his island behind to join the Sporting CPU's academy in Lisbon. The move was a gut-wrenching sacrifice. He was alone, hundreds of miles from home, a boy with a thick island accent that other kids relentlessly mocked. They called him Crybaby because he would often call his family in tears, overwhelmed by loneliness. They bullied him for being too thin, too frail. Men coaches and peers looked at his skinny frame and dismissed him, believing he lacked the physical strength to compete at an elite level. As if the emotional and physical challenges weren't enough, his career was nearly derailed before it even began. At 15, he was diagnosed with a racing heart condition, a problem that required risky surgery and threatened to permanently sideline him from the sport he loved. For anyone else, this would have been the end, a sign to give up and accept a different fate. But Cristiano Ronaldo refused to be ordinary. He didn't just recover from the heart surgery, he used it as fuel. He returned to the pitch with a terrifying new level of determination. He understood that talent alone was a fragile gift. It had to be armored with relentless, but breaking work. He became the first to arrive at training and the last to leave. While his teammates went home to rest, he stayed behind, practicing free kicks until his legs ached, doing extra workouts in the gym, even strapping weights to his ankles to run faster. He wasn't just training his body, he was forging his mind into an unbreakable fortress. Every loss felt like a personal failure, bringing tears of frustration that he would channel into his next training session. He played every single match, every practice drill, as if it were the World Cup final. His obsession was misunderstood by men, but it was this very obsession that began to sculpt the boy into a machine. Slowly, the impossible started to happen. The skinny kid grew stronger, faster, and more skilled than anyone could have imagined. His explosive talent couldn't be ignored for long. During a friendly match against Manchester United in 2003, a young, fearless Ronaldo tormented the seasoned defenders of the English giant. Sir Alex Ferguson, United's legendary manager, was so impressed that he refused to leave Portugal without signing him. At just 18, Cristiano Ronaldo arrived in the Premier League, inheriting the iconic number 7 shirt previously worn by legends like George Best, Eric Cantona, and David Beckham. The pressure was immense, but pressure is what forges diamonds. By 23, he had led Manchester United to a Champions League trophy and won his first Ballon d'Or, officially crowned the best player in the world. But this was only the beginning. His record-breaking move to Real Madrid elevated him from a superstar to a living legend. In the pristine white jersey of Madrid, he achieved godlike status, shattering records that were once thought to be untouchable. He became the club's all-time leading scorer in a fraction of the time of his predecessors, winning 4 more Ballon d'Or awards and cementing his place in history. He wasn't born the greatest. He built himself. Every single drop of sweat in the gym, every early morning run when the world was asleep, every criticism that fueled his fire. Every heartbreaking failure that he used as a stepping stone, it all combined to create one of the most powerful, disciplined, and mentally tough athletes in the history of sports. He transformed his body into a perfect athletic specimen and his mindset into that of a warrior who simply does not understand the meaning of the word quit. His journey is more than a football story. It's a testament to the limitless power of the human will. Cristiano Ronaldo's life teaches us one profound lesson. Talent might get you in the door, but it's obsession, sacrifice, and a relentless, unwavering work ethic that builds a legend. His story proves that it doesn't matter where you come from, how little you have, or how many people doubt you. If a skinny kid from a poor island can rise from nothing to conquer the world, then what's stopping you? Your journey starts now. Go away and create your own legend. Thanks for watching.